Hello YouTube, welcome to another video. I am StoneyMC and today we'll have random video number 3. So basically on these videos I put some fights together from different events. There will be more of them coming out. I should have some Bond fights coming soon. And basically if the events are boring, as for example Matsuri and that, I get most people just quit on Sage. A lot of boring Sages for whatever reasons as well, or I just use the same team, and I don't want you guys to be seeing the same team over and over again. I posted enough as it is, so I just eventually put, when I've got enough clips and enough fights, then I'll put them together. I think it's probably a bit more entertaining that way. The fight that you are seeing now is obviously just me trolling against Koala or Flower, or whatever her name is. She's the strongest in our cluster. I didn't really stand a chance, so I just went for fun. So yeah, it was entertaining at least. And yeah, I don't know when this video will be published. Again, I keep not playing as much. Really focus this year on getting through my library on PlayStation 3. I've got a lot of games, a lot of AAA games, a lot of really high rated games to go through. So I'm kind of focusing on that, and that is a plan. This game has taken enough time and taken enough money, let's say, as well. And there's not much. It's just not worth it at the moment at all. And the game is really broken. We need this lag sorted out because it's ridiculous. Everyone is complaining about it. We need to get that engine sorted. Everything else, well, prices, you spend if you want, so you can't really moan about it. But the game itself just needs fixing. There's a lot of fixing, and you don't see anything being heard about. The events haven't been exactly great. Then again, by the time I post this video, hopefully they will have improved. But now January and February the events were really bad. Not entirely sure if they're gonna improve in March. I guess we'll see. In terms of features and new ninjas, I mean, I don't really, personally, I don't see that we need any. We've had enough releases as it is. Just fix the core game, and we'll take it from there. Because there's not much point having new ninjas, having new power features, and everyone is raging in fights because you can't even get the mystery out when you want the mystery to be out, right? And you have to wait for a few standard attacks before a prompt move, or even worse, go into the next round. So yeah. Anyway, that's probably all I'm gonna say for today. I always have lots of things to say, but I never think of them when I'm recording. Yeah. Well, I've changed main recently from water to earth, and most of the fights on this video, I think all of the fights on this video are still water. And there's probably gonna be a few more videos of me as water main, because I haven't edited the movies yet. The movies? Fucking yeah, movies. Haven't edited the videos. Don't know if I'm gonna be earth for long, but you should be seeing some footage of earth teams at some point. For the most part, I kept the same teams that I had as water, apart from one. So there's really not a lot to see. I might do the same again. I might record 1 or 2 fights with these same teams. Like I'm running this team with Onoki instead of Mei, obviously, to buff the Earth main and buff them both. So I might get like 1 or 2 fights of that, and the same with the team that I'm fighting actually. So instead, the Roshi, Killer Bee, Minato, instead of using the water main, using that with Earth main, and of course Wolf's very well, because that is a very strong team regardless of which main you use. It's a very strong team. But other than that, I can't really think of anything. Maybe have Conan in a video with skill breaks or skill changes, whatever you want to call them. I still don't know the exact term for it. I think that's an idea, because I got it on a spending rebate for 10k ingots. Didn't really want a rebate, obviously, but I did want the Megatamas and the charms. So I got that, and once I got to 10k I stopped. Other than that, yeah, we'll see how the game develops. I'll be a little bit busier at work as well, so I'll have less time to play the game overall. I tried on my week off in February. I tried to well, I started an account on the Brazil side, just to see what kind of game they've got there. They do have 4.0, which is good because I believe 3.0 was heavily delayed over there. And I kind of like that version a lot. The prices are a lot better, and yes, we know why, but still, it still hurts me a little bit. I would move to play that, no problem, because the evening events suit my times a lot better. Basically, I'd be home pretty much every single day when we had, the Matsuris, the Sage, Ninetales, Space Time, and all that crap. I will pretty much always be at home, even if I was on an evening shift at work. So that would be a huge plus. But I'm too far into the game. I can't manage this account. I mean, I don't care about my ult. I could stop playing my ult, it's not a problem. But to manage this account that start from scratch on a Brazilian server, I think that will drain me emotionally, definitely. Will be a little too much to start again. It's a shame. If I'd seen it last year, I would have moved. Last year, I reckon I would have moved to Brazil, and even if they were still on 3.0, I should have started like I did with the German server. I started an account in February last year, just to see what events they've got, because they're usually a little bit ahead of us. So it's a fairly good hint, on what's coming out to us, because Germans tend to get it first. Not always, but I say they just give you a good idea. On the Brazil side, it's very different. It's not quite like Taiwan, but it is very different for quite a few reasons that I could go through. But it's just too much at this stage. I did recharge on the Brazilian side, and I might bring you videos about it at some point, like if they get something interesting that perhaps we didn't on the English side, that I might cover it. But overall, I probably won't cover it and probably won't play on it, which is a real shame. My ingots will be worth so much more over there. Otherwise, I don't know what's going to be happening with the channel for this summer. I'll try to post some stuff here and there. I'd like to play other games and for it on my channel as well. The problem is I'm playing on PS3 most of the time. Well, pretty much all the time. If I'm not playing Naruto, I'm on PS3 this year. And I could record it. I do have the Elgato. I do have some very old footage from PS3 in the past. Gran Turismo mostly, I think. It is doable, but it just doesn't feel, I'm doing this for fun, and I think all the work that I have to put into the videos to get footage out of PS3, especially for most of the games, to edit it, put commentary on it perhaps, because recording it with the commentary is very tricky on a PS3. and Xbox One and PS4 is a lot easier. So I don't think it'll be worth my time as much as I'd like to do it. I think I will get really tired and stop enjoying it, and if I'm not enjoying it, there's no point. With Gran Turismo, it was quite easy because I do a lap time and then record the replay, and that was my idea for the channel. That's why I created the channel in the first place. But that didn't quite work out. Just Gran Turismo 6 just became, people got bored of it, and there was not enough content coming out for the game. There was a lot of cars promised for the Vision GT that didn't come out, so the game started dying basically. So I stepped away from it. And then eventually I started making videos about Naruto Online, which I'm still doing, obviously. But I don't know in terms of future what it's going to be. I know everybody likes to see spending, everybody likes to see new ninjas, that's what attracts views. I don't really care for that. It's not the point of the channel. And just running out of content for the most part. That's why I'd like another game to cover it. Just the odd video about something else here and there. Which I do have 1 or 2 PC games that I'm planning on playing. I just don't know when. I don't know when. I'll have the time. Oasis Online is definitely one of the games that I'd like to make a couple of videos on. I haven't played it yet, and I do have to play The Witcher 2. I think I've got something else. Well, and The Witcher 3 as well, but I'll play the second one first. There's another video on my Steam library that I can't think of. I just don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully you'll be seeing some content coming out from me. and it will still be somewhat enjoyable, and you guys will keep watching and getting subs, getting more views. But if not, well, we'll see what happens. And I think it'll be all for this video. I have talked a lot of rubbish, so I'll leave it here. I think it's pretty much coming to the end of the video, where Oasis matching has decided that my power was, would be a good match for a 15k power guy. So I think that's it. It's pretty much the last fight in the video, which I don't actually fight. Oh well, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon on another video.